What's poppin', people? I'm Robert and this is the Crypto Corner. But before we get started, allow me to remind you to smash that notification bell, hit the like, share, subscribe, comment down below. Now on with the video. What's poppin', people? Welcome back. This is the Crypto Corner and I am Robert, and I just want to come back to you with another article. Now this one's a little bit different. In fact, kind of swings the other way when it comes to Michael Saylor, because he's kind of one of those corporate guys who champion Bitcoin. In fact, you know, he buys a lot of it. But this article kind of goes the other way on him and not champion him so much. But let's take a look at it real quick. It says, why Michael Saylor and MicroStrategy are the biggest risk to Bitcoin, okay? And it's a couple of days old, but I still thought it was pretty interesting in case you missed it. It said Bitcoin price is in a precarious position, on the ropes after a nasty sell-off and on the cusp of losing support. All while this happens, MicroStrategy CEO Michael Saylor continues to buy Bitcoin, adding to the corporation's already sizable position, and they do have a lot of Bitcoin. While there are plenty of market participants that cheer the corporate crypto bull on each time it happens, the more the company holds, the most systemic risk it brings to the first ever cryptocurrency and its underlying network. Here's why. This is getting interesting. It says, someone right here, it says, "Dear Michael Saylor, stop buying Bitcoin for the sake of the network. Popular opinion is everything these days, and if you aren't woke, well, you might as well not exist anymore. The hive mind tends to think all alike, and going against the crowd leads to being an outcast. And at the expense of going against the popular opinion and the risk that comes with it, there's a need to call attention to the risk that's being created in the top cryptocurrency by market cap, thanks to one specific actor, Michael Saylor." We look at a little tweet here, and it says, "New MicroStrategy purchases now add systemic risk." All right, and it's from Charles Edwards. "Without any comparable buyers, purchase confirmations are sales, the news events." Okay, so right here. The entire point of Bitcoin was so that no third party or one actor could influence the network of money itself. Even Satoshi Nakamoto disappeared from existence for this very reason. The emergence of figureheads in crypto is rather new, with the likes of Elon Musk coming out of nowhere and then suddenly commanding the masses of crypto holders. They listened. Dogecoin went to the moon, like the spaceman said, and it's since come crashing back down to reality now that the billionaires isn't coming to buy their increasingly heavy bags. And also, the impact of Musk cannot be understated, especially because Tesla has nowhere near the position as MicroStrategy. The Saylor-led company has turned from software solutions firm to crypto exposure asset, and it has done well for MicroStrategy shares and the company's bottom line. That is until now. Because Saylor kept on loading up on Bitcoin throughout the last year, he's potentially now at a loss on his buy-in price. And because he keeps adding to his position, he could become a target of whales who want to force the corporation to liquidate its position. Yeah, that could happen. Saylor has stayed strong while Musk has floundered, so the man still deserves credit for his commitment to cryptocurrency and its adoption. He's also a great guy, spending time talking to toddlers online about crypto and promoting education and advocacy across the world. The problem is, however, is his lack of risk aversion could lead him and his firm to become a target. And because Musk turned, there's an example of the damage that can be done when this happens now on record. If Saylor was forced to sell and turn his back on Bitcoin, how bad could things realistically get? Centralization of so many coins in one man's hand can have dangerous implications, even if they have the best intentions, and it is completely counter to what crypto is supposed to be all about. The next time you consider cheering on Saylor's next Bitcoin purchase, and he will keep buying, even launching notes to pay for more coins, think of what might happen if he were to jump ship. Also, consider the fact that Michael Saylor topped the list of dot-com bubble era losers, losing billions in dollars at the time. Let's hope lightning doesn't strike twice with his investments again. All right, so I don't know if you guys had caught this article before, but I want to just bring it to your attention. But there's a couple of key things. Let me a couple of takeaways here. Um, yeah, we know that there's going to be ultimately 21 million Bitcoin that will be made, and then there will be no more after that. So we get that. So who holds the majority share? Not sure just yet. But we do know that the whales, large institutions, and big companies, just like MicroStrategy, they're buying more and more and more. We know at this present time that the market, we are in a bull market, but it doesn't seem like it because the price is being suppressed and manipulated at this time. And that's because some of the big guys, some of the whales, and some of the institutional investors, they want to get their hands on as much Bitcoin as possible, as cheap as possible. Now, there could be some market manipulations if you think about it. If you let all these whales and these institutional investors and things like that get their hand on the majority share of the Bitcoin, they will control the market, which goes against the grain, goes against the very idea that is cryptocurrency and Bitcoin in particular. So we do have to be careful with that. Also, when they buy, sell, it will, like I said, move the market. There's going to be some manipulation there. Also, we shouldn't allow some of these whales and some of these large investors or institutions really control what you do. Just because Elon Musk has a tweet about something, it doesn't mean that you should jump to it. You can pay attention, but don't make your moves according to that. Again, this whole video is not investment advice. You do what you want to do. As I always say, no one's going to care about your money more than you do. So this is not advice. However, listen, if you are long on Bitcoin, never sell don't give it up. And you protect yourself. Don't give up your Bitcoin because you sell. Believe me, there's someone right behind you ready to buy, because it is a long-term play. Okay, they're looking down the line while the average retail investor is looking short-term. They look in, a couple of weeks or a couple of months out. These other people are looking at cycles. They're looking at 4 years out, 8 years out, 12 years, and I worded that way because we know that the cryptocurrency works in 4-year cycles. So they are looking long term. They're not going to touch it for years, 5, 10, 15, 20 years. And they look at the trend, they zoom out, they look at the trend, they see what cryptocurrencies are doing, and Bitcoin in particular, and they're taking advantage of that. Okay, so if you want to be in the game, get in the game and sit, buy, and hold. Do what you're going to do. Again, not investment advice. I'm just saying, I am just a commentator. I just commentate on cryptocurrency. So with that, guys, I hope that you guys got a little something out of that. And until next time, this has been your crypto commentary.